And we're back, everybody. Hello, and welcome to another stream on Baba channel. Today we have a very important guest here with us in an interview we are doing today. We have one of the founding members, one of the 4 founding members of Generals Online, and one of the developers of Generals Online as well. We're gonna have some Q&A, and we're gonna show you as well, I think, live how the anti-cheat system is working. Yeah, let's dive right into it. Let me just get him on here so we can see everything correctly. Give me a second. Not sure why the stream widget is not showing. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me just enlarge this a little bit. Yeah. Let me just talk to him. Hello, OldAnalytics.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I slept. I had night shift and now I'm awake and I'm here for you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for providing time to join us here. I think you just woke up and directly came to here, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I had like, I don't know, 6 hours of sleep and then I just saw the clock and okay, I need to do the interview, so stand up.
Well, thank you again for providing the time. And
No problem.
like I said earlier, I think you weren't around. OldAnalytics is one of the founding members of Generals Online, and actual developer as well. You're one of the developer, right? One of the developers that are working on it.
We had a team of 4 people with one main developer, that's X64,
Mm-hmm.
and we are a team of 4 people, 4 staff members, and we are backed up by a huge number of testers. So we have a really good tester group.
Mm-hmm.
Without them, you would get like updates that are not working or something.
Broken updates.
And yeah, I mean this still can happen if you introduce a big update and have a lot of changes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the last update with the new communicator, when you right click and you
Yeah.
can add a friend, we didn't notice in the test that the right click menu will disappear if a lot of people join and leave, because we tested it on a test server, so it
Mm-hmm.
was not possible for us to test this. So this can still happen,
Mm-hmm.
but I think overall we had no crashes or something. So this was because we have a very huge and very big tester group, and yeah, that's something that we should not forget, because
Of
without these
course.
people the whole project would not work.
Definitely, of course. The developers alone can't work without the testers' feedback, and the testers' feedback can't work without the developers. It's like one interchangeable unit, or how to say.
Yeah, it's like some change that go into each others and yeah, bring the whole thing working. It's you can only if with backup you can do something like this. It's such a big project.
Yes, indeed. So let's dive right into it. I think I would like you to do some small introduction about what is Generals Online exactly to the people that don't really know what is Generals Online yet. I think everybody knows what it is, but just in case, there is someone that doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, no problem. Generals Online is a new multiplayer service. Um, with the release of the source code, the community got new chances, new opportunities, and new options. And it's a new multiplayer service. We are based on the Super Hackers project. They are fixing the game and fixing the source code, making bug fixes and everything. And yeah, we placed the cherry on top and have made a new multiplayer service and are still working on it.
Perfect. Thank you for this introduction. Now, okay, I see Tommy is writing his first question in the chat, which is something I would want to ask as well. Like, I feel it's a priority for me as a streamer and for other streamers as well. When can we expect the observer stats similar to what Gentool has, which is something like you can see their stats, their XP, their money without clicking their name? You know that small widget on the left side, right? That Gentool has.
Yeah, sure, I know it.
When can we
I
expect this
know
in
it.
Generals Online?
I think not very far off the road. The thing is, as I said, we are based on the Super Hackers project,
Mm-hmm.
and they are very smart people, and they have a goal like if somebody plays the new community patch, then it should not be a downgrade. So all features you know from Gentool should be implemented directly into the game. And if you play Generals Online or the Super Hackers patch, then you can notice already that some features are directly implemented into the game. And the money overview and the experience overview is a part of that. We all know it from the observer function and with Gentool, and this will also be implemented directly into the game like the other
Mm.
Gentool features. So this is definitely on the list, and I think it's Lemon who cares for it, just out of mind now, but it's been actively worked on, and this will find its way into Generals Online also, like the same way that it will end up in the Super X patch, and I don't expect it to be that far off the road.
Hmm. So you said it's kind of related to the Super Hackers patch, right? Is that something that is like, let's say, blocking your way in doing some stuff since your whole project, which is General's Online patch, is based on the Super Hackers patch? Is it something
Not
that you guys can't implement? I mean, until they implement it, or how is that related?
I mean, they are not holding us off. They are giving us the chance to make Generals Online, because without
Mm-hmm.
the work these guys are doing, it would not be possible for there is no Generals Online without the Super Hackers. That's just a fact. And basically, if we would need to implement it ourselves with our very small team,
Mm.
this would seriously hold off the development, because you can only work on one thing,
Mm.
and you cannot do multiple things all the time and everything. So having the super hackers is a blessing. So, without their work, there would be no generals online, and there would not be like 700 players peak, and there would be no new multiplayer service. They make it possible. So what they are doing is, if you follow Xezon on YouTube, you can see that he's working a lot
Mm-hmm.
with the camera right now and the terrain rendering and everything. And this is important because the camera pitch is also a Gen 2 feature that some people are missing on Generals Online right now.
Mm.
But um, if you want to implement this, first you have to make sure that the terrain that you see if you change the camera pitch gets rendered correctly, and that the view is correctly and the distance is correctly and everything. So
Yep.
sometimes these people have to do basic work first. So it's not like we implement this feature now. Sometimes you have to prepare it and make some basic work, and this is something that is not so visible for the public, but I think it's very important to mention, because it's a lot of work and a lot of time that these people spend for us, for our game.
True, true, definitely. This is why this whole interview is about, is to kind of see what's going behind the scenes that most of the people don't know about. They just see what's in front of them, but they don't know what is going on in the back end of everything. So you're here to clarify that, I guess. Yeah. This is a question that's
Yeah,
been asked more often recently, which is, what are you working on right now, and why was this, let's say, prioritized? What is the current feature you guys are working on right now that we are going to see in the near future, let's say, or in the next couple of weeks?
um, the last thing that we introduced was the communicator and the friend system.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, um, I mean, overall, it is both for the super hackers and for us, it is about stability and bug fixes. So this is a thing that we work on all the time.
Mm.
Um, Both the super hackers and Generals Online are working on new features from time to time.
Mm.
Let's say, like, they are caring for the Gen2 features, and the features that we implemented, like the communicator, it was in the original server. So these are features we are bringing back, because we have the same um, we think the same way about it as the super hackers. If you switch to the new environment, it should not be a downgrade. And right now, it's for us both all the time stability. For the super hackers, it's we don't want to crash in game anymore. We don't want to see unnecessary mismatches anymore. We don't want to see like units get stuck if that's possible and things like this. So having a stable base for the game,
Yeah.
and for us for Generates Online, we want connections not to fail. We don't want unnecessary DC screens to pop up. We don't want to see maps not loading. So this is also stability, and this is something that we care for like all the time. So no matter if we introduce new features or not, this is
Yep.
some basic work that needs to be done, and we don't have to forget, like, we started in, I think, March, and for the time we spent on it, like not even a year, I think the progress is huge.
It's definitely huge, I would say. From March until now, a lot of changes, especially the quick match, the communicator is back. Like those things really were needed to bring the game back to life, I would say. And now it is getting slowly back to life with these updates. And it's getting more and more active. Even old players are coming back when they see General's online patch, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, and this is the really cool thing,
Yeah.
because when we started, I had a little discussion with Xezon, and we were like, or Xezon, I think, said that he don't think that maybe Generates Online would bring back people or more people, new people into the game, but actually that's what happens.
True.
We see it
True.
every day. People come to us on Discord, hey, I played this game as a kid or as a teenager, and I discovered it on, or I followed it on Legionnaires or Dominators, the videos, and now I saw you have this Generates Online. Can you tell me how to start? And they are surprised how easy it is to install, because they are used to, you need the game,
Yeah.
you need Gen Patcher, you need to apply fixes, or you need to turn off your your Windows Defender and your antivirus, and then you need Gen Tool, and then you need Radmin or Game Ranger for public games. So it's like 7 or 8 things they need to install and run and make sure that they all work, and it was too complicated in the past.
True.
And now you can just get the game on Steam, get the Generates Online installer from our website, run it, and that's it. And people are surprised how easy it is nowadays.
Definitely. It helped, especially with the users that don't really have much technical knowledge, let's say, about computers, and they don't know even about installing or doing this or doing that, or even how Radmin works or Game Ranger. I think Generals Online just made things a lot easier than it was before. So that really helped in getting more and more players into the game.
Yeah, and that's a really cool thing, because in the end, why are we doing this? You know, we don't
Exactly.
get paid for
Exactly.
it. We spend our own money on the server infrastructure and
Yes.
everything. And some could ask, like, are you guys mad? Why are you doing this? But this is the reason why we do it.
To
These
revive the
people
game,
then,
basically.
yeah, and if the people then say, "Oh, thanks so much," and I didn't expect it to be so easy, and I
Yes.
finally played my first match, I lost, but it was awesome.
Definitely, yes, definitely. I do have a question now, and I think Tommy already asked it in the chat, which is have been asked around by some people, which is, um, are there going to be any changes to armies, like balancing imbalanced armies or anything? Are those things are going to be introduced at some point in the future, or is that something that you guys don't even think about, or you don't want to make changes to the game itself?
It's a controversial topic. It
Yes,
always was, and it always
will be.
will be.
True.
And I can make it very easy for myself now and say, from Generates Online view, for us, for Generates Online, we don't care about balance changes. We are making a new multiplayer service. We are developing a server integrated into Generates into 0 Hour, and you can all play it. It's a multiplayer service, and we have nothing to do with balance changes. So this is like if I want to say I have nothing to do with it and raise my hands and get out of the discussion, you know.
I
um,
see, I see.
but it is important to know that the super hackers said they don't want to do any balance changes right now. There are bugs in the game that change the balance. Like you maybe noticed that the Super Lotus made 1.5k cache hack in the previous Generous Online version.
Hmm.
This was caused because there is a bug in the game code,
Yeah.
and the super hackers fixed it. But the game code was pointing onto an ini file, and there the Super Lotus was stored with 1.5k cache hack.
Yeah.
And they noticed it like a few days later, but we already merged the super hackers changes, and so the Super Lotus was present with 1.5k cache hack in Generals Online, and it confused a lot of people. But it's important to understand that this was not on purpose. This was like an accident. So they fixed a bug, and this bug caused the Super Lotus to behave different.
Yeah.
It behaved then the way that the developers, the original developers of the game, had in mind the Super Lotus should work. So this was a fix. This was not a game change. It was a fix. But
Yes.
the Lotus behaved different. And the super hackers have a very smart solution for this.
Mm-hmm.
They place it behind a flag. They say this is non-retail behavior and put it behind the flag. And then the Super Lotus behaves the same way like in the retail game again. So the game code is fixed,
Yeah.
and the original behavior is saved. For the future, if we release like a community patch version that had these changes or not, yeah, it's a controversial topic. But I think with the release of GenHub, we have the opportunity to say everybody can release his own mods. So if somebody wants to have these original behavior still in the game, then he can just make like a retail behavior patch or something like this. And then it's a user decision. The player decides what to play. So if the super hackers or whoever, I just take them as an example, say, we want to fix all the game bugs and this will lead to some changes in gameplay, and they release it and people don't want it, they want the retail behavior, let's say,
Yeah.
and somebody makes a patch for it, then everybody will play this patch. So it's a player's choice what
True.
they do, what they play. And this is a good thing and a big chance for the whole community. And I hope that this can put out some fire in this heated discussion, because people seem to be afraid that developers force something on them.
Yeah.
But with the release of GenHub and the possibility to easy distribute and play and install patches or mods or whatever. Like I can imagine that we have rules presets. Like let's say the World Series says we want to keep scaffold bugs.
Yeah.
So I think you know what I mean. The scaffold bug where you can place a building on it and then cancel it, and these things. This is a bug. So it is just how it is. We can say it became a game feature. Yes, we respect this, but it is still a bug. And for the future, people could like have a preset World Series 2026, and the bug is still present there if people want it, and they can play it like this if they want to. And I hope that this will fix some heated discussion in the community, because yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So you guys, yeah, I mean not you guys, but I mean to the viewers, you guys heard it here first. There will be no balancing changes to the armies or units by Generals Online or Super Hackers, I think as well, right? They're not on board with doing any changes to the
Not
game.
for the first release.
Yes.
That is for sure. That is something that they promise, and they keep it, because they put it behind the flag that I just told you. And if these bug fixes in the past are deployed or not, if it's for me, we are not used to it. So we played the game for 20 years with the scaffold and abuse and everything, where you can. and we just got used to it. And I think maybe we should just give it a chance to say, let's play the game without these bugs.
Hmm.
But if people don't want it, they can play like a patch, like a retail behavior patch or something, and then the topic is from the table. That's what I hope. So, but
Hopefully,
uh,
hopefully, yeah.
it's a controversial topic. We know it, and the super hackers know it, and we respect it.
Hmm.
And I think even in the community, it's not like you find um, like a role model or something. Like everybody agrees on something. This will never happen.
True. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody's gonna agree on everything. I mean, not everybody's gonna agree on these decisions or controversial topics. That's why they're controversial in the first place. Some people think we should do it. Some people think we shouldn't do it, and you're stuck in the middle, right? Do you balance it? Do you not balance it? But it's good to know that you guys are not considering this. You guys are focused more on bug fixing, on improving the game, on solving the mismatches, on improving maybe even better connection between the players, since some players can't connect with each other, which I think Generals Online fixed this issue by a way better, like how can I say, method than using the Radmin or Game Ranger, which is really nice that we can see that in Generals Online. Uh,
Yeah, the connection is a key feature of a multiplayer service.
Definitely,
And we have
definitely.
like, I don't know, maybe you noticed the mesh check where we
Uh huh.
test before the game starts, is everybody connected to each other?
Yeah.
And if not, then the game will not start. And this is something good because these games in the past ended on the DC screen in Rudmin. So you start a game and directly end up in a DC screen. I think you know these situations.
Yes. True. True.
And
Yes.
and these are like completely fixed on Generals Online, and this is
Hmm.
a big step forward.
Regarding the disconnection screen, the countdown was 60 seconds, if I remember correctly. Has that been reduced in Generals Online? I'm not sure. Or will that be addressed in Generals Online where you can reduce that countdown from 60 to like 15 seconds or something, so players don't
We
stay
already
so long
reduced
there?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we already reduced it to 12 seconds in the past
Uh-huh.
because there was a bug, a DC screen bug. If the
Uh-huh.
DC screen popped up, and if you are fast enough to vote this guy in, let's say, 12 seconds, then he will just leave and the game will continue. But if the people in game do not manage to vote him all in time, then the game was not recovering for everybody. This was a bug that we introduced when we did a lot on the connection, a lot
Uh-huh.
of changes, and so this was like a dirty fix for some weeks. Some viewers may remember that it was 12 seconds. Um,
Yeah.
it is back to 60 seconds now, and basically this is another example of you cannot please everybody.
True.
When we had 12 seconds, there were a lot of people complaining, oh, we don't even have to change that anybody can reconnect if he just lost his internet or something. And
uh,
then I think 2 weeks later we had it on 60 seconds back, and people wrote us, why is it back on 60 seconds? On 12 seconds it was fast, and so you can just not please it to
of
everybody.
course,
It's
definitely, yeah. I mean, so far when I've been playing, I haven't seen the disconnection screen so far when playing Generals Online, either quick match
it's a good thing.
or even like custom matches as well. So that's why I wasn't sure if it was changed or not. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, if the DC screen is not popping up for you, that means we have a stable connection. That sounds good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that means the whole features are working as intended, I would say. Okay, I have a question here from one of the viewers, Samurai, and he's saying, "Can you solve quad cannons not targeting the V drones? Is that an issue currently, or what is it?"
Not that I know of. I mean, the quad cannons are targeting the V drones. I think this is because if you have a quad
Uh
and
huh.
the enemy has the V, then the drone for sure is in the air, and the quad will first see and reach the drone and fire on it. But I think this is like completely the same like in the retail game, or is it
Yeah.
not? Then tell me. But as far as I know, this behavior is the same like in the retail game.
Yeah.
So. if he wants it to be fixed, then we are talking about gameplay changes again.
True, true. Yeah, I think sometimes it's not actually an issue. It's more of like sometimes the quads are focused on the V. They target the V, but they're not shooting at it from a distance. But the drone is up. They don't target the drone until they are moved a little bit back or something. Maybe that's what he's experiencing. I don't think it's something you guys messed up with. So yeah, I was just curious about this question. I thought maybe some changes happened. That's why I asked you.
Yeah. So we haven't changed anything in this behavior. So
Hmm.
if it behaves different compared to retail, then tell me this would be new to me. But from our side, we haven't
Yes,
touched it. So it would surprise me if it behaves different now.
definitely, definitely, yes. Okay, now moving on to another question, which is I really enjoyed seeing this. So if you noticed on streamers like Dr. Goldfish or Legionnaire, they have this custom-made. I'm not sure what it is, but where the observer can see the carpet of the player or the general powers, you know, when they are using them, like the red carpet circle. The observer can see that if another player plays it. Have you seen this before? Is that something that you guys can add to the game sometime? To the
Yeah, you
patch?
mean like Leggy's overlay for the stream?
I'm not sure if it's an overlay maybe like where he can see the carpet coming,
Mm,
like he can see as if he placed it. So for example, if you're playing and you place the carpet right, you can see this red
yeah,
circle right. But
yeah.
but but for him, I think the observer can also see that. So that is something really
Mm.
cool. And I was thinking if that's something that you guys are consider adding it, or maybe I'm suggesting for you guys to add it. I'm not sure. Or is it easy to add it?
Um, Not easy to add.
Mm-hmm.
It would require work for sure. There are things that these guys have, like you can see the timer of the super weapons from a specific player and everything. Like you would play himself, and
Yeah.
also like other features they show, like I don't know, money per minute and everything.
True.
Money per minute was introduced to Generals Online. It was in the Super Hackers code and made its way to Generals Online,
Mm-hmm.
and they disabled it again because there was a big discussion if this should be allowed for a player or not, and they ended up with disabling it, and we followed this route now. Um, for other things that you mentioned for the observer,
Mm-hmm.
that's possible. Yes, this would require a lot of work. Yes,
Definitely. Yeah.
um, I don't see it right now because we are more like basic work now, like
Yeah.
improving everything and bug fixing. So I would not expect something like this in the next 1 or 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not impossible. So if this is a feature that a lot of people ask for and a lot of people like want to see, then it's maybe just natural to take a look into it for us.
Yes. Yes. I see a question from Tommy about if a player drops out, he loses all his units and buildings. This is something already fixed, I believe, in the Generals Online. So if someone drops out, his units will be switched to another player, right?
Yeah, that's the Super Hackers features.
Uh huh.
They introduced it a few weeks ago, and it made its way to Generals Online with the recent update, with the recent merge.
Hmm.
So it's in Generals Online.
Yeah.
It can cause some issues. I have seen I saw cases where the player quit and was defeated,
Uh huh.
and his unit stayed in game, but they did not get transferred. They stayed as a ghost in game or something like this. So it's not completely bug free yet, but
Yes.
this is kind of natural for new features that you test them like I don't, let's say 50 times and everything works okay, and for some strange reason you give the update to the public and they do, I don't know, 250,000 games on it and discover bugs. So
Yes.
that's just natural. That's
Definitely.
over
Definitely.
over time you find bugs. So the feature is there. the feature should work, but it's not always working. So
I have
have
noticed this.
patience. Yeah,
Yes,
have
yeah.
patience. It's about
It's about
it's
time.
one of the things that we work that gets worked on. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I have noticed this ghost army thing where I was playing, I think, a 2v2v2, and at some point, I think, the team, both of them, they left. But their armies were still there. Their base and everything were still there. They just weren't controlling them. And I pressed tab. I noticed I'm the only player on the server still. There's like the other ones are all left. AWOL. It's showing on their name, but their armies were there. Their armies were there in their bases. I was like, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? So
Yeah.
I noticed this bug a while back when I was playing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's important that we remember like Generals Online is an alpha.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Definitely.
forget this and take everything for granted. Like, oh,
True.
this is already a finished product, and if not, then it's shit or what else, you know. Um, so the super hackers haven't published an official release.
Uh huh.
They are releasing some things. They're called weekly release, but you have to view them as like a test version or a preview test or something. And the same for Generals Online. If you play Generals Online, then you are an alpha tester. It's very cool that we are already on the point where people love it and can play on it like, let's say, 95% stable and just enjoy it. But still, Generals Online is a test version, and this is important that people remember it. So you still will
Definitely.
find bugs, and you also will find new bugs because with new updates and new features, new bugs can arrive into the game. And this is just natural. We fix them over time, but it's important that we all remember that we are still in a stage where it's an alpha test.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, even major games that are developed by thousands of developers, they still get released with a lot of bugs, and they fix it over time. So this is something
Yeah.
that is widely in the gaming industry, in the game development industry, I would say. But
Yeah.
I guess people generals like the people who play generals, they still think it's an old game, so it should be fixed or something easily, which is not the case because the old codes are way harder than the new codes and the engines.
Oh, for 0 hour. It's a mess. I mean,
Yes.
if you want, then just watch Xezon's videos, and you
Uh
will
huh.
see like how big of a mess it is, and how
Yeah.
much surprises are in this code. And like, I don't know. As I said, you fix something and you open three new bugs with it
Yes.
because
Definitely.
somewhere in the development process there was a bug,
Mhm.
and then there were like there was also a team of different developers, and a new developer, let's say, designed a unit and coded a unit,
Uh huh.
and it didn't behave like it should because there was a bug previously in the code, and so he had like a hacky solution to fix his unit, and it's a mess.
Yeah. 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 Especially old games are always going to be an old mess because they were using old practices, they were using old methods, engines, everything. So yeah, it's prone to find messy codes or buggy code as well.
Yeah, the respect for the super hackers, like what they are doing. And
Yeah.
they're doing God's work. Man, they have this code. This is a complete mess, and they fix all the bugs for us.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Cezanne, maybe the leading person on this, he's dedicating so much lifetime to fix this game for us. We cannot thank him enough. It's completely
Yes,
a hero.
we definitely should send our thanks to Cezanne for his really hard work on this. I do have some new people coming. Hello, Spalding. Hello, Nickname. Hello, Dr. Goldfish. Nickname is asking you a question. Ask him if his dog still got his dog toys. Does that mean something?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah. I was at the Outpost LAN live event,
Uh
and
huh.
the dog was very ill. He has like seizures and everything. He was very, very bad, and he had very seriously health issues. And I like a few weeks before
Uh
the
huh.
outpost event, I said, "Listen, I don't know if I can come because the dog is so bad." And
Ah,
um,
yes.
but finally the dog recovered very well, and I took my wife and the dog with me to Leiden,
Uh-huh.
and we made like the first half of the day I spent with my wife and the dog, and like we were in parks and everything, and had
Mm.
like a bit of holiday. And in the evening I joined the guys at the outpost, and I said before the outpost, if the dog comes to the LAN, he has like a few requests. First, he wants to beat Excal. Second, he wants a new toy and a cheeseburger. And Nickname placed this story in the Outpost Times. It was like a newspaper with jokes, very good.
Mm.
And he then gave us for the dog a toy, like a cheeseburger toy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has it.
He still has it. Okay. I do have an interesting question from Gude, who's asking if there is going to be like some sort of moderation for the chat, for the in-game chat, or like in the lobby chat, or are there going to be like some censorship, let's say there, some chat filter, like if someone says bad words or some extreme words, they would get timed out or banned or something. Is that something you guys are gonna introduce at some point, or are you gonna just leave it as it is?
We already do this.
Mm-hmm.
If we see this, then we tell people to stop it and that we do not tolerate it. And
Mm-hmm.
if they don't stop it, we kick them. And we do this every day. We kick people.
Hmm.
And for sure, they then come back and we say, do you got another problem? Do you want to discuss it? And then you're out. Then we
Hmm.
temp ban them. But
Yes.
let's say in 99% of cases, people say, oh, no, 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 no issue, because they don't want to get banned from Generals Online for sure.
Yeah.
And we can see that these people that had an argument with us, and we discussed with them and said, hey, stop, this is the border, don't do this again.
Uh-huh.
They don't do it again because they realize that it is not Game Ranger. Because let's be honest, on Game Ranger you can do whatever you want,
Of
nobody
course.
cares
Of
or
course.
nobody takes action.
Uh-huh.
And we don't want Generals Online to become a place like this, so we already kick and time out people. Um, a word filter, the issue is it was already on the old server, on the original server. If we could do this, yes. Let's say somebody says nigger, bad word, and it's
No,
racist,
you
and
can't say it on the stream.
I said it.
Oh my god.
Demonetization, demonetization.
I'm gonna get cancelled. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Actually,
but somebody
uh-huh. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
somebody will write the word different. Somebody will say
Yes.
NE99A and or with an OA at the end and everything. So yes, we can place a filter to this for sure. We
Definitely,
can do this,
definitely.
but people will just find ways to get around it. We have to place this word into the filter like 10 times, and still people will find a way to do it. So
Yes.
a filter is maybe for the first moment it would be it would help to don't display the word,
Uh-huh.
but just a second after it will be there anyway, no matter if you place a filter or if you not place a filter or whatever you do, it will be there. People will find a way.
Yeah.
So I don't know if making the filter in it is a way that is solving the problem. I think working with the community and making community work and tell people this is not allowed. We
Yeah.
don't allow racism. We don't want this place to be like this. I
Yeah.
think that this is something that we should head for, and this is what we are doing, and this
Mm-hmm.
is what we will be continue to do in the future.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, Goody's question had another part, which is the word salami. It was censored on GameSpy servers. Why do you know that this was censored before? The word salami.
No, I don't know, but I remember that there are some German words that you could write down, and maybe they are a part of a bad word, and they got censored too.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah.
um, this is just another example of why a filter maybe is not the best thing in the world,
Uh
because
huh.
it's yeah, it maybe does not fix the issue. That's the first thing, but it could maybe create other issues.
For other
It's still
languages.
possible that we do it for a time, but also you got English, you got German, you've got Arabic language, you got Russian. We would need to go to,
Each
I don't know,
language.
through,
Yeah.
yeah. How much work do you want to
Millions of
put
words.
into it? Yeah,
True,
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So maybe it's really just better to work with the community and tell them why we are not allowing this.
Yes, yes, definitely. I see. Okay, now we've taken, I think, quite a while of your time. Sorry about that. So now I want to
Um,
talk the main thing that everybody's asking about, which is anti-cheat system. How is it gonna work? How does it compare to Gentools, anti-cheat? Can we go let's say to a deep dive into that in a little bit?
sure. What do you want to know? Like, if you say, can we know like how it works? I cannot tell you any details because I
Of
would give you a
course.
how to chip around it.
Uh huh.
But we have two things, or let's say three things.
Uh
The first thing that we have is prevent cheats. So cheats that we know about, we test on generals online,
huh.
like different versions of map hacks,
Yeah.
and we test them and make sure that they are not working anymore. So preventing cheats is one thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is to detect cheats. So even if you cannot prevent a cheat because we don't know about it yet, or it has some variety and some changes compared to the map hacks that were spread around before,
Hmm.
um, then we want at least to detect it.
Yes.
So we have systems that can detect it. We have
Yeah.
systems that then report it to us. This is the second thing. And the third thing is we have tools that can analyze it. Like we have the screenshot upload, and in
Hmm.
the future, in AI can review the screenshots and can learn what is a map hack and look into these and can give us like a wink, like, hey, I'm the AI and I tell you, I think this one is map hacking. And
Hmm.
so these are three major points
Hmm.
how we can handle cheats in the future. And I think, don't misunderstand me,
Yes.
everything you do, every anti cheat, there will be a way around. There will be a new cheat.
Uh huh.
So you never will get to 100% cheat proof.
Definitely.
Never.
Definitely.
Not also because it's an open source project, just so cheaters can basically see into the code and see how the game works.
Yeah.
Um, but I think from the options that we have on the table, we are in a good position, and we will continue to work on this.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, this is well-known fact. There is no perfect system. It's like the hackers say, no system is safe, and it's true because there is no perfect system, even like in real life, in any cybersecurity companies, everything. There is always a way to get in, but the trick is how hard it is to find that way. And that's what cybersecurity companies or like your anti-cheat system does. That how hard does it? How hard it makes it for the person, the hacker, so that the hacker doesn't want to waste that much time to figure it out. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah, like a lot of people take Counter Strike as an example. Valve is spending millions of euros to prevent cheating,
Definitely.
and still people find ways to cheat on it. But if that's fair enough, that's a good example of you never get a perfect anti-cheat. That's
Mm-hmm.
really a good example. But also, if we take Counter Strike as an example, then we have to say Counter Strike has millions of players worldwide.
Yeah.
And Zero Hour is a small game. It's 20 years old game. So the motivation to cheat is, I think, not that high compared to Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Also, Counter Strike has all this monetarization. Like they introduced loot boxes, I think, in Counter Strike 2, and oh, I hate this so much.
Yes.
And you can
Definitely.
like sell custom weapons for thousands of euros,
Uh huh.
and the motivation to spend a big amount of money into cheats is way higher on Counter Strike compared to Zero Hour,
Mm-hmm.
and this is something that we also have to respect. So on Counter Strike, you have like an army of 50 Chinese hackers doing nothing else whole day than just write new cheats for Counter Strike 2 and sell them for a big amount of money. And I don't see this on 0 Hour because
Mm-hmm.
it's a smaller player base, and the financial motivation behind it is way less.
Definitely, definitely. I hope this video stays alive. First, the N word. Now you're mentioning Chinese hackers.
Is Chinese hackers also a thing that you cannot say on a stream?
I mean, I don't know if they consider this a discrimination or not, but I hope not. You know how today's rules are very, I don't know, very strict.
You introduced the unexperienced guy from the most
Yeah.
unexperienced guy from the whole team for a YouTube stream. So.
It's fine. It's fine. I like having an honest and strict talk instead of like hiding behind some words. You know what I mean? So
we can still edit the video afterwards and re-upload it. I think
it's a live stream. It's not a video, so everything we are saying it's there already.
That's cool.
Okay, moving on to some. What else do we have? What about the anti-cheat system? You showed me how it's used earlier. Can we demonstrate now how it's catching you on that build that you sent me?
Yeah, sure. So if the people want to, they can now, I think, let's see. You already started it. Okay, I hop in.
Yes, let me start it. I mean, this game, I'm running the normal ZH, not the not the one that you sent me. So let me just run it real quick. There it is.
Yeah, so maybe for the viewers, what we are testing and demonstrating right now is not the live build. It's a different.
Yes.
On the live build, if we catch you cheating, then the game will end normal, like you play normal and you don't notice. But our staff team will get a notification. So it's like a silent catch, and we will review this and make sure that it is really a cheat. And on this build that we have right now for demonstration, we made it visible for the viewers to see that the anti-cheat is working. So you see what's happening, and we made it a bit funny, but yeah, you will see.
Yes, yes. So this is like OldAnalytics said, this is a test build. I can't join the other rooms. I mean, I can, but it's not gonna work because it's a different version. So this is just for demonstration purposes to show you how the anti-cheat is working. And yeah, let's see. So right now, OldAnalytics is running a map hack on his side. So once you get right into the game, what should happen here? It should say something, right?
Yes.
Which is not saying. Oh yeah, there it is.
Wait.
I'm a dirty cheater. OldAnalytics is a dirty cheater. You got it here, guys.
And you maybe remember, like from the past, if you violated the copyright protection of 0 Hour, your units blowed up after 10 seconds. And this is exactly what happened now. All my units blowed up, and I'm gone. So
definitely worth it. So you guys can see if someone says I'm a dirty cheater, that means they are banned by the system.
Yeah, as I said, it's this is deactivated on the live build. So what you wouldn't have on the live build is just we are getting a notification, and then we can like review the screenshots and the replays and make sure that it is really a cheat. So because of this, we played now a build that makes it visible for the viewers that it's working, and that we have some anti-cheat that is detecting it.
Yeah, and if you guys can see the screenshot now on my stream as well, this will show to the cheater. It will say cheater to him. And after this, since this is a demo build, I guess, a test build, instead of showing this message cheater, right, it will show you are banned or something, and it will log him out, right, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah,
correct.
Definitely.
I will be locked. I was locked out now, and on the live build you could continue, but our staff team gets an alert, and we would see, okay, somebody is likely to use a map hack, and yeah, that's it for him. Then we review the screenshots.
Yeah.
And I mean, in the past, we also get like from experienced players like, hey, I think this guy map hack, can you watch it? And then we look into our notifications and see, okay, this guy was detected by our system to map hack, and then ban him. That's it.
Nice, very nice. So there you guys see it, the anti-cheat, how it works, how it is gonna work, and in comparison to Gentool, it's even better because there is a server checking these stuff, right? While in Gentool there is no server. It's basically players connecting with each other, right?
The difference is if you played the retail game and you had Gentool installed, you're not sure if your opponent has Gentool installed. People found like a workaround and tried to help themselves, like asking in game, "Hey, I think you're cheating. Can you tell me Gentool time?"
True.
And a lot of times people just told you because they're ignoring it because they know they're map hacking.
Yeah.
And so on Generals Online is different. It is part of the game. We implemented these features into the game, and you cannot like just avoid it by turning it off. Again, this is not bulletproof. You can like make a workaround to this, I'm sure, and then we will find a workaround to fix the workaround. This is the typical cat and mice. But the situation where we start in, I think, is different. And a lot of cheaters that we see in 0 hour, they are like inexperienced script kiddies. And let's say 95% of the cheaters don't have the abilities to do this. And the other 5%, we are open for the cat and mouse.
Yes, definitely. Yes, I see. Dr. Goldfish, is it Goldfish? Oh no, it's Goody actually. You have almost the same avatar. He's suggesting Generals Online loot boxes. I want a skin for my Emperor. Or a skin for my bomb truck. Yeah. Dr. Goldfish says,
if
I
you
want
pay
my bomb truck.
$10,
yeah.
Yeah. If you pay $10 a month, then you will get special skins and loot boxes flying from the air if you can catch it. No, this cannot find its way into Generals Online because the source code clearly the license of the source code says what you can do and what you cannot do. We can take like donations to get our server costs backed up or something, but we cannot do like, I don't know, battle pass or something. This is not happening.
I mean, even if you can, I don't think it's something you guys should do because it will just ruin the game, in my opinion. I don't know.
I hate it. As I said, I hate it also in Counter-Strike 2. I don't play Counter-Strike 2 because of this. You know, take your loot boxes and take your more. If a game comes out and I see like battle pass and loot boxes, take your game, play it yourself, dear publisher and developer. I'm not interested. It's ridiculous.
Definitely, yes. Let's move on. I mean, we've taken a lot of time already, but maybe last couple of questions. I noticed you guys are like using Dominator server for like Generals Online updates and everything there. Maybe you can explain to the people what exactly is Dominator's role in the Generals Online. Does he have any decision? Does he have any effect on your work, or is he just purely for Discord, for communication, let's say, with the players?
Dominator's Discord was labeled Domination before, and it was built around his YouTube channel. So people joined this Discord to get in contact with the streamer. And it had, I think, I don't know, 5,000 subscribers or something, or nearly 5,000. And we had our own Discord when we started. So we gathered a tester group on our own Discord and everything. But with an own Discord, there also comes a lot of work, like people that say bad words, like I did in the stream, and you need to ban them, and so you need to moderate it. And at some point, it's just becoming a lot of work. Like people sharing pirated software was a thing, and so you have to moderate it, and it was work. But we care about the game, and we want to do a multiplayer service for 0 hour. And so the Discord was just a thing that we had to have, not something that we want to have.
Yeah.
And Dominator wanted to change his Discord a bit. He didn't want it to be it like a one-man show anymore, where everything is around his person. He wanted more like a community-driven Discord. And so he asked us, "Hey, do you want to join my Discord and we make it together?" And yeah, we said, yeah, why not? Because in the end, it's less work for us because we don't have to moderate the Discord on our own. We do, sure, if I see like spam accounts and everything, I still ban them. But still, Dominator is the owner of the Discord, and he's taking some of the work and with the bots and everything. And these are things that we don't have to do. And in the end, we have more time to develop Generals Online because we don't have to spend time on the Discord anymore. And it was also like a boost for us at the beginning because now it was 5,000 people that came in contact with Generals Online. Since then, it has switched a bit. A lot new people came to the Discord because of Generals Online. And now at the moment, it's like Dominator gets a lot of attention because of Generals Online. So the role has switched a bit, but in the end, it's hand in hand, and we gain from each other's. And no Dominator cannot take influence on Generals Online or drive the development of it into a direction that we don't want to. He gives his thoughts and has some ideas and shares his ideas with us and everything. But this is something that everybody does. We also have like Dr. Goldfish who tells us, hey, you can still cheat with editing this or this file, and then we fix it. And Dominator is doing the same. Like he says, from a streamer perspective, this and this feature is good, or we should like do it like this. So it's cool that we have his suggestions because he's a very experienced player. But he cannot force something on us or something, or say, hey, I'm the Discord owner, you develop Generals Online in the way I want it. That this is not happening, no. And he's not even trying it, so it's easy to work with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just about what is like his role in this, and I think you just covered that pretty much about his role in the Generals Online, which is being helpful with community management, I guess, with Discord management, moderation, stuff like that. Making some events on Generals Online as well, like playing FFAs, etc. Right? I think I've seen him play some FFAs there, which is really nice. What else do we have? We do have one final question, and I will end this with you because I don't want to take a lot of time. If someone is, let's say I played with someone and I suspected that he is hacking, how can I report that? Where do I report that? Where can I like reach out to you guys and say, hey, this guy is hacking, or I think he is hacking, can you guys check him out? Is there like something on the server already, or do they have to private message you or what?
The thing with reports is we get a lot of reports every day.
Yeah.
And we banned, I think, 3 people or 2 people that were like map hacking, and 2 others that were abusing like low FPS and intentional mismatch over days and everything. But the amount of reports that we get, you could think that we have a server full of hackers. And every time that we review these reports, it's not true. It's just the other player was better, and they get reported because somebody cannot believe that he lost the game. This happens very often. So let's say 99.99% of these reports are untrue. People say, hey, this guy's cheating, and then we check all the screenshots, and sometimes we get through 100 games of him and review like I don't know, 5 or 6 screenshots every game. So we review hundreds and hundreds of screenshots just to find out it's not true. He just got reported because somebody got mad or thought that he would cheat because he was way better than him. And it seems like people are not very good in taking losses these days. And so a lot of these reports are just it's not the case that somebody hacks. So if you're really sure that somebody is using a cheat, then you can contact us on the command center Discord, or you can contact us via DM. And also, like, I am in multiple different 0-hour servers. I'm on Alphys, I'm on Baba, on the Outpost, on iShock, on CCLP, on the command center. And like on when I wake up in the morning and I open one eye, I always got like, I don't know, 20 new direct messages or something.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are, hey, this is suspicious, maybe this guy cheated. And yeah, we review it, we do it, but I think in the future it will change to an automatic system.
Yeah.
We already have it semi-automatic with the cheat detection that we demonstrated right now to the viewers.
Yes.
And I think in the future there will be more things like AI reviewing screenshots and everything. So if it's for me, then I would love to from the user reports we switch to automatic reports. So every cheat we automatically catch is a good cheat. Let's say it like this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm showing a screenshot to the viewers where they can find the bans, which is on General's online website. And so far, I see there are 5 banned players. 4 of them are by you, and 1 is by X64. Map hack.
Yeah, but I think these Abu Sri Allah and Lompardizine were the same users. We don't remember because it was such a long time ago.
Oh.
Best greetings to Root R in your face. This was something he tried to blackmail us and everything, and so I like to just publicly make a clown out of him. With that, I got the stage for this.
I think you mentioned to me like someone tried to blackmail you guys by making a map hack.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell the
fact,
story
it was
short.
the map hack that we tested now. Yeah, it's he shared this map hack everywhere, and he contacted us like, we are very important group, Bruce. We have very powerful cheat. We make very powerful cheat and pass. So let's make a deal. And I cannot say the word, but I say, go away with your cheat, sir. Like, And he was angry because I didn't want to negotiate with him, because I don't negotiate with cheaters. I ban them.
There you have it, guys. Someone tried to blackmail OldAnalytics with a map hack that we just showed on live stream that you get detected.
Yeah, so he's a contributor. If it's for me, we on the buns list, we would thank him a lot for the map hack, and that we are able to decompile it and gave us an idea of how they work, and that we can prevent them and detect them. So he's one of our best members. He's a very important backup, this guy.
Very important contributor.
Yeah.
Okay. Another last question. I think the questions will never cease to stop. From Dr. Goldfish, he's asking, what are the next year updates will be focused on? I think other than what is it called? Other than stability and bug fixing, what is gonna be the next focus for you guys on?
I think the next focus should be that we make it a bit more user friendly. We have this friends only command where you can make the lobby only accessible for your own friends to join, because like this it is like on Radmin. You have your list with your friends and they can join your game but nobody else. And you can turn off the friends only feature in the lobby dynamically, so you can say public and then it's public again. Like this you can reserve slots for your friends in the free-for-all, let's say. And if we can make these things like in the user interface with a button that you can click and you don't have to rely on commands anymore, I think this would be more user-friendly. And 2026, I think, will be the year of the community patch. I expect that GenHub will be released, and that we have the full release of the super hackers. And I think this is like the main focus in 2026. This will be the year of the community patch, so everybody who loves 0 Hour should look forward into the new year.
Definitely. I mean, from what we've seen so far in Generals Online, we're all looking forward to what other features or bugs or issues that you guys are gonna fix, and how you guys gonna improve it even further and further. So I think we're all very excited about that and what the future holds for this.
Yeah, and also thanks a lot to everybody who's giving us trust and plays Generals online and supports us. And the last year was very, very awesome. And I think we made big steps forward. And the work that the super hackers have done is just amazing. And yeah, I'm looking forward for the next year.
Definitely, definitely. I think we all are. I think that's all with the questions. Thank you very much for clarifying everything and being here with us today. It's really amazing what you guys are doing, and I hope you guys keep up the good work. And I want to thank you on behalf of everybody, I think, as well. What you guys are doing so far is really amazing, and yeah, thank you again.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and have a nice weekend. And yeah, see you next time.
You too, you too. Thank you very much. I want to thank the viewers as well. Thank you guys for your input, for your questions, for seeing, for watching. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in another stream, hopefully. And maybe we can interview OldAnalytics again sometime in the future when there is maybe a huge update for the patch, so we can sit down, discuss again about it. If you're up for it,
if your channel does not get flagged if you do too much interviews with me.
Yeah, I hope this video stays online because it has a lot of funny moments. All right, thank you guys again. I'm gonna end the stream, and I will see you guys in another stream.